How's it going, YouTube? This is USCG89, and I'm here today to bring you a gear review on something that I've been very excited to receive in the mail. I've been impatient, but finally got this piece of gear in the mail today and wanted to show it all to you. I'm a huge fan of Leathermans, but one of the biggest issues that I think Leathermans have in general is if you're not using a small pocket carry type of Leatherman, if you've got a larger Leatherman, trying to use the Leatherman Sheath, it's just really not my cup of tea. You know, I know that there's these guys out there, and maybe they're just fine with strapping this big old thing to their belt, but that's just not me. So, sorry. If you're one of these guys, that's awesome. You're probably way smarter than I am, and you're probably one of the types of people that are designing things like Leathermans and stuff like that, but this is definitely not me. With that said, the sheath that I do like the best from Leatherman is this sheath. And the only reason for that is in a previous video I did, I explained that I have a lot of bags, so I actually like the MOLLE compatible sheath to be able to attach it to my bags. But still, the option to carry this on my belt is a little bit different. It's not thick enough in here. Maybe I could try to figure something out, but this just doesn't work. And this definitely doesn't work. They're both really big and really bulky, and so for my use, it's not something I'm ever going to use. Now, previously I was using a Leatherman Skeletal, and that was just a pretty small, lightweight Leatherman that I could use with a pocket clip, and it was not a big deal at all. But in my last review that I did, I explained that I just picked up this new 2018 Leatherman Wave Plus, and I did end up ordering the pocket clip for it. And so most of the time, carrying this item in your pocket, it's not going to be too big of a deal. The only time that I run into conflict is on occasion. I don't like to wear my everyday carry pistol in a holster. I like to put it in my front pocket. I live here in Arizona, and it is hot all the time, and every piece of clothing is thin as can be so that you are not suffering in the heat. And so a lot of times I have just on a very basic pair of shorts and want to carry my little Glock 42 in a holster in that front right pocket for me. Once I do that, trying to put this big bulky item in there not only gets in the way of drawing the pistol, but also if this were to rub at the bottom or any of the metal were to rub, it would just be unnecessary wear on the Leatherman and also on the pistol. So that doesn't work for me. So most of the time, if I have a holster, I will use the pocket clip. But I have an awesome new sheath here from a company called R.A.E.gear. To my knowledge, this is a smaller up-and-coming company. This card was sent with my order. The owner and engineer is Justin Myers, and he has finally bridged the gap between this guy and everyday people. And what he has created is this very low profile, awesome little metal sheath that allows you, I mean, take a look at this. Look at the size difference in these. I mean, what do you want to carry around with you all day? You want to carry this big thing? You want to carry this thing? I don't think so. But if, like me, you want to carry something in your pockets, or you don't have the space, or you just don't want to pocket clip a Leatherman Wave, for example, he has created this extremely slim design, and I think it's probably the best design I've seen as far as Leatherman sheaths. I'm not a big fan of the Kydex. I know they can be made, but at the same time, I actually think they're kind of big and bulky too. But check this out, guys. Look at that. You really can't get more streamlined than that. I am super excited to use this. It's very simple to use. It's got some friction here at the top. If you can see the way he has made this kind of natural bend in here, and it provides enough friction to keep the item from falling out. You know, but also to just, once it's on your belt, just give it a push with one hand and you've got your tool. It's awesome. It is absolutely the best sheath that I've seen for Leathermans ever, and excited to give it a try. I don't have a ton of specs. I would encourage you to go to Justin's website at R.A.E.gear and take a look at them. But this is my answer right here. I mean, I can keep my pistol in my pocket, throw this thing on my belt, and with this awesome clip on the back, it's going to be really easy. This is a nice, strong clip. This is not going to come loose at all. And so even if I'm here in Arizona, it's hot, and I want to have my Leatherman with me, yeah, the weight of the Leatherman might be a little bit of an issue, but I could carry this on a pair of basketball shorts if I wanted to. It's perfect. And I know he has two different lengths for this pocket clip. I ordered, I think it's the 1.5, and this is the belt that I use every day. Whenever I'm wearing something that has belt loops, I'm wearing this really streamlined Travax belt, and it just clips right on. It's perfect. So now I have a solution to carry my Leatherman with me if I'm carrying my pistol in my front pocket or just can't put anything on my pocket, or if I just choose to keep this on my pocket. The other thing that's cool is that I have checked this in size with the molly webbing that I have on my bags, and it'll clip onto that. And boy, let me tell you, it gets a really good bite on that molly, and it's not going anywhere. So, I mean, it's not foolproof. You're not gonna be able to, strap this down and keep it in there. If you wanted to come up with your own strap because you kept it on a bag, then that's up to you. But as far as everyday carry and having it quickly accessible, you just can't go wrong. I did contact Justin at the beginning because I did have one question for him, and that was, can I keep the pocket clip on while it's on here? And unfortunately, that's not the case, but like I said, it's not that big of a deal. What's awesome about the Leatherman is that this part comes off super easy, so I can pop this off. I mean, it's just like getting dressed in the morning. You just decide what you're going to do, and if I decide to carry in my front pocket or I want to put this on my waist, I just pop off the pocket clip and I'm good to go. So, awesome innovation, awesome design. There's nothing to service here. It looks like a black powder coat. I'm not sure that's what it is, but that appears to be what it is. So I think it's going to be pretty durable. And if it's too tight, you can loosen these up a little bit if you really wanted to. If it's too loose, you just tighten them down. So this thing's going to grow with you and be able to work, and I'm really excited to use it. But that's not all. What's really cool is apparently he must have had some people asking him some questions about the bit kit. So I've got the ability to use a bit kit with this Leatherman, and by the way, he does make a bunch of different sheaths for a bunch of different Leathermen. So it's not just the Wave; he's got a whole bunch on his website. I think he even has some for some Gerber tools, and I believe he actually makes some pistol magazine holders as well. So he's got a great idea. But people must have been asking him about the bit kit, because not only did I pick this up, but check this out. I picked this one up. Still pretty streamlined, but if you turn it to the side, check this out. This guy has figured out how to put a bit clip in there. Bit kit, should I say. That's awesome. Now you've got your bit kit and your Leatherman all in one small package. So you don't have to worry about the Velcro anymore. You don't have to worry about looking like the nerdy guy anymore. You don't have to use this giant thing. You've got a massive amount of tools in a very small footprint. So I'm excited to use it. It's possible that I will do another review in the future, but these are available on his website. I don't know how long his pricing is that way. I think as things grow, hopefully he'll be able to keep his pricing the same. These are $25, and at the moment, I believe these are $30. So it's a great option. It's looks cool. It's easy to use. You just can't go wrong. This is, like I said, the best design I've seen so far as far as Leatherman sheaths go. So I highly recommend you check them out. Again, like I said, it's R.A.E.gear. And, I haven't really spoken with Justin a whole lot, but, dude, you've got a great design. I wish you all the luck in the world. And let's all go and try to support Justin in his growth and get the most kick-ass Leatherman sheath that you can buy. Hope you enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you next time.